Sorry, I should have turned the microphone on first. Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 13 of Waters of the Deep, where our wonderful party is away at the nearby underwater ruins and are getting field tested for the Salvagers Guild as part of a side mission they were given by the marshal of the compound.
Take your
And
video off the player bar of the stream, bud.
what?
There's a window at the players section of Twitch for you.
Oh, got it.
Also, just gonna say that this looks like a penis. The map.
Oh,
It really does. It really does.
It's my
Well, we
old
know
Jeep
I don't want to
that
say
got on their
anything
mind.
out loud,
It's my
but
old Jeep that I totaled.
I can't help it, guys. There's a dick on my screen. It's got to be noticed.
yep.
that map is so big it makes it a huge dick.
This is not a criticism. I enjoy. It's hilarious.
Completely lost where I was. Love it. So let's just
Don't distract him with the dick.
Yeah.
It's very distracting. But let's just go ahead and do introductions. Max, how many bees you got for us today?
Oh.
I have no bees for you because I wasn't prepared. Hi, I play Kit the Bard, who is also a Minotaur.
I think the lack of bees was kind of refreshing, to be honest. But Katie,
Yeah, I'm trying to find things.
it's all good.
Hi everybody, I'm Katie. I'm playing Silt, the Tabaxi warlock who doesn't like water and is underwater.
All right, Becca.
Hi, everyone. I am Becca. I play Galen, the Sea Elf Gloomstalker Ranger, and I love that we're in water and underwater. I'm digging it.
Brad.
Hello, everybody. I'm Brad. I play Otis Watts, the Simic hybrid Tempest Cleric. Had to think there for a second. That was a little bit of a tongue twister.
Pam.
Hi, everybody. I'm Pam. I'm playing Pearl. I'm a paladin, kind of vampirish pirate. And I'm excited to see what happens today. Like Galen said, we're underwater. It's exciting. It's new. So we'll see what other evil we have to probably extinguish today.
And Mike.
Hi, hello, everyone. Mike, I am playing Taddy, a fairy rogue. Soul Knife is my subclass, if anybody's curious. And I'm just out to make money and see what we can pull out of the crypt.
All right. Well, we left off last week with all of you standing at the top of the stairs and doing kind of a depth check. There was no vision downwards as you look. But you begin to descend the staircase. And it goes down and down and down. You lose track of exactly how far, but by best guess, a few hundred feet. And then there's a short tunnel, maybe 15 feet, with a large barred door, barred from the outside, standing in front of you. This isn't
Yeah,
on
Bart.
the map. This isn't on the map. This is Theater of the Mind right now.
There's a barred gate in front of us.
Yep, it's a big wooden door. It's probably 5 humans wide and
Damn.
3 humans tall, and it's like a big medieval bar. So there's just like a big wooden chunk sitting on metal brackets, keeping the door closed.
Oh, okay.
Should we send our bard at this barred door? Eh?
Oh.
No? Cool.
Can I use my divine sense to see if I can sense any evil behind it?
You sure can. Give me 1 second to pull up the stats on that ability. And I will tell you based on that.
Is,
Yep.
I got an idea. I'll let you finish there, though.
Make sure you mark off a use of that, Pam.
Yeah.
You know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet of you that is not behind total cover. You know the type, but not its identity. So you open up your senses, and you get nothing back.
Of evil.
Nothing at all. So the ability lets you detect celestials, fiends, or undead,
Okay.
and you don't get anything back.
Nothing at
So-
all.
So there is nothing within 60 feet of you
Okay.
that you can detect that is not behind total cover, because it doesn't work if they're behind total cover.
And
What
right
did-
now we wouldn't really know how much in depth it is because we
Well-
can't see shit.
If there was anything behind the door, it would be behind total cover, so this ability would not work
Okay. Got it.
right now anyways.
What about my primeval awareness?
Let me pull up the stats on that. We got the zoomies over here apparently.
Yes.
All right, so you do
Talking
have to
about your-
burn. You do have to burn a spell slot to use your primeval awareness.
Hmm.
It lasts for a
Okay,
minute.
I'll hold off.
And allows you to sense aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fey, fiends, and undead within 6 miles of you.
This might actually be helpful. Yeah, I'm gonna use a spell slot.
Okay.
Yeah, because we're in my favorite terrain, so I figured this would be a good opportunity for 6 miles.
Okay. There is multiple undead within 6 miles of you. Well, hold on 1 second here. You are in favored terrain, so 6 miles. There are countless undead, probably upwards of a couple hundred within 6 miles of you. There is one fiend.
Relay that information to the group.
It's not me.
Is it close?
Her ability does not give her the location. Oh, technically it doesn't give you the number either, but I gave that to you as a bonus, so.
Yeah. I'll just say, like, I don't know if it's close or not, but they're around. Within 6 miles at least.
There's always something dead around us. What the hell?
Oh,
Anyways,
There's some fae somewhere too. You don't know how many. Because the
I'm
ability
gonna
doesn't-
walk up to the door and inspect it for cracks.
Okay, make an investigation check.
While he's doing that, you did say we were a couple hundred feet down, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Oh,
I-
one starting note I forgot to go over because there was some argument and confusion about it last week. The potions of water breathing you guys took last for 6 hours. Okay, so you can breathe underwater for a total of 6 hours. The dive that was planned with the captain was for 4 hours. An hour to get down, 2 hours to salvage, and 1 hour to come back up, giving you a buffer of 2 hours in case something happened and you needed extra time to breathe.
Uh-huh.
Does that clarify everything there?
Yeah, and we were pretty much at the end of that 4
Okay.
hours, right?
No.
Well, 2 hours.
Your 2 hours has passed, so you have 4 hours remaining of being able to breathe underwater, but 2 hours left on the planned dive.
Okay. Okay. Well,
What were you asking, Brad?
I was only asking how deep we were because I was trying to guesstimate where that magic might have been that I had seen originally.
Okay. When you originally detected it, it was roughly 30, 40 feet underground.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, you're closer to 200 feet underground.
Okay. So I would definitely reiterate, or I would pass along to the group that what I saw wasn't quite as deep as what we are now.
Right. With your 23 investigation, Taddy, you thoroughly inspect the door. There's no traps, no mechanisms. The door is pretty solid. There's definitely some deterioration from time and water contact, but it's still pretty solid, which leads you to believe it's a pretty thick door.
okay, but there's no edges to kind of peek around. There's no.
Nope, it's still solid.
All right. Well, the door seems safe. I mean, I can't find any traps or anything, guys, but it's solid.
Is it open? Or rather, is there anything else around us? It's just the door, right?
It's just the door. You guys are in. You could use where you're at on the map right now to kind of represent what you're seeing, but this
Okay.
isn't exactly where you are. It's just a small chamber with a spiral staircase and a large door in front of you.
Try and push it open.
Okay. You go to push, and it doesn't budge.
Okay, well, it definitely doesn't just open.
Did you try knocking?
I mean, okay. Knock, knock.
Your knock echoes through the hallway. Nothing.
There you go, bud. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to work either, but
Well, hey, it was worth a shot.
what the hell would be living down here? Seriously.
Mhm.
Can I use my trident?
Give me
To
2
try to open it?
seconds. I'm gonna send you guys a picture.
The other option I say is we bust through it. I look
I would
back
like
at
to reiterate, do
Kit.
we send the bard to the barred door?
Hold on.
I'd look back at Kit.
From the bar to
I
the
mean,
bar
I-
door.
So I
and
just put a
you know,
I just put a picture in the group chat. This is pretty much what you guys are seeing without the latch.
Is it within reach? Off
Oh,
the
yeah.
ground?
Yeah, when I use my trident.
Yeah, no, you can definitely reach it. It's literally just a piece of wood hanging on metal brackets keeping the door from opening.
wait, and
Oh,
the wood is on our side?
Yeah.
On the outside.
Oh,
You-
I thought
you
the wood
can
was on
see it.
the other side.
You're looking right at, you wouldn't know it was barred if that was the case. I wouldn't have described it.
Oh, well, in that case, yeah, yank the damn bar off.
Okay. You go to lift it, make a strength check.
I squat
Can I
down a little
help?
bit,
Can I
spit
help?
my hands, rub it a little bit, grab a hold, and
The fucking tiny ass fairy.
Whoever said
Yep.
whoever said can I help, go ahead and make a strength check as well. And both of you can make it with advantage.
our bodacious bard.
I'm gonna help also.
okay. There's a 18.
Bulging, bodacious bard.
Ooh,
Oh, my bad.
there you go.
So
The
Chest
muscles,
check?
the muscles be bulging.
like a newcomer at the gym, you go for that first lift, Taddy, and then the weight really sets in once you get the bar off the bench, and you kind of stagger for a second. But then you see how Kit's standing and lifting, and you're like, okay, I got this, and you just and you're able to get this hunk of wood off the metal brackets and drop it. And as you do so, the door just gingerly swings outward towards you. with a loud creak.
Back up a little bit and let it open up. And if it doesn't go on its own, I reach over and pull it open.
On the other side of the door, all of you have dark vision, right? Or did somebody have a light source? I don't remember.
I have dark vision.
I know I don't.
I have
I
dark
have
vision.
dark vision.
I have dark vision for 90 feet.
But I think Taddy, you had a light source of some sort, didn't you?
Yeah, I had yeah, but I don't have it out at the moment because we were in water.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
It's a lantern.
Gotcha.
Brad, didn't you cast light on something?
No, because I don't have light.
Okay, guess not.
That's what I was looking at. I wanted to make sure I didn't do that.
So moving forward, if you
We
have
are in
dark
water
vision,
still, right?
you are in water. Now you're 200
Okay.
feet underground, though, so it is pitch black. If you have dark
Yeah.
vision, you can see. If you do not have dark vision, ignore every description I'm giving you. You can't see shit.
Yep.
Those of you with dark vision, on the other side of the door, you see a room almost identical to the one you're standing in size, shape, architecture, design, with another spiral staircase going up.
This
Teddy-
is a strange building.
I'm gonna
So
just.
Kit and Taddy, you're the only two without dark vision.
I will
Yeah.
describe everything I'm seeing to both of them in as much detail as I can.
Well, I mean, you said that we went below the magical items, and you said there's a staircase in front of us. I said we go.
Okay.
Up and up
Yes.
we go.
We're here to plunder and loot, right? So let's go find out what's in there.
Up and away.
I feel like we're in those haunted houses that we have like at the fairs, but like underwater.
All right.
Come on, Pearl. Let's go up the stairs. You started this. Let's go.
If I see a clown, I'm going to scream.
Oh yeah, no, because that's now and I'm done. You see me running out. No.
I'll go first since I have 90 feet of dark vision.
Okay.
I'll go behind Galen since I have 60.
You said it's also really dark in here, right?
It is pitch black. There is zero ambient light in the depths.
Galen, you might want to look at your abilities.
On to Spilt.
Yeah, I'm grabbing Kit's hoof hand.
I have a hand. My feet are hooves, but my hands are hands.
And I'll grab your hand and guide you through the dark.
Okay. You all ascend the staircase. 100 feet plus some. And you come to the room that you're currently on the map. It's a small room, very much like the one you were in before, with a hallway in front of you, with some stairs at the end of it, with another door, not barred this time, just a door. And as you enter the room, the sconces on the walls. Sconces are like wall torches, if you're not familiar with the word. But as you enter the room, the sconces light up with a very dim magical flame, providing dim light for the area.
That's convenient.
I let go of Otis's cape. I think I had a bug on there, bud. I like kind of stroll away.
Hey, if you're messing with the cape, you better swack that thing like Samuel L. Jackson, man.
I just getting that bug off there for you, bud. Just getting the bug off there for you. Creepy crawlies down here. You don't want that to eat your cape,
Yeah.
If nobody else is, I'm gonna go check out the door.
Yeah, I'll go with you.
You guys can move your
Okay.
tokens now.
You said it's up here? You said?
Yep. So as you walk down that hallway, the sconces light up, above the staircase. And you
kind
come
of
to
look
the
at them a little bit as we walk. Make sure they're not trying to like turn into a fire.
No, it's a dim purple magical flame that lights up in them. Very small, just enough to provide a little bit of ambient light.
Okay.
But you get to the staircase, and there's 7 steps up, leading to a door, not unlike doors you've seen before. Doesn't particularly seem like anything is special about this.
Okay. Is it a bar on this side like the last one?
Nope, just a regular door.
Okay.
The
Let's check this
craftsmanship
door out.
seems higher end from what you're used to in your living in Haven.
Okay. Well, in case this is a vault of some sorts, I want to check for traps, that kind of stuff.
Go ahead and make another investigation check.
Interceding in this, Gallon's gonna
Thank you.
kind of jump because Gallon's gonna look over at Trevor and be like, "Oh shit, Salt! I forgot you were Trevor. I thought there was just this random man down here with us."
Oh dear.
You inspect the door, and you don't find anything.
Okay, then I try and push it open.
I'll push it open with him.
You both put a
I'm
hand.
pushing.
You both put a hand on the door and go to push it open. And it comes open with a squeak, revealing another room.
That's the place.
Jeez.
This
In
room,
the room?
the same architecture of the rooms you've been in before. As you step in, so I'll just put you a step in, you notice 3 pillars leading along the room, each with 2 torches on it. The torches light up like they had in the previous hallway. And you notice at the base of the first and third pillar are humanoid skeletons.
Huh.
What's in there, guys?
There's a door off to your left and another door at the far end of the chamber.
Dead
I-
things. Still dead things.
Yeah, oogie boogies.
I described the room in great detail to Silt and Kit, who are behind us.
Okay. So I'm gonna kind of walk around the room and say, hey, I'm gonna check out this door over here. Somebody else wants to check that one out. Let's get this done quickly. But I'm going to avoid the dead things on the ground.
So you're checking out the far door.
You got it.
Okay, go ahead with another investigation check.
I'm just checking the other side of Taddy and Otis.
All 3 of you can make investigation or perception checks, your choice.
14.
Sorry, the person.
18.
Yeah, perception.
Oh my god, we're gonna play this game again tonight with the dice.
Taddy, as you check that door, it looks very similar to the door you just came through, but it's larger.
Okay.
The 2 main differences you notice is that this door seems sturdier. It has iron reinforcings on it, and there's a keyhole.
Oh.
Pam, you are looking at a wall.
This is
Fine.
Just the wall
This is
here,
blocked,
guys.
guys.
Just the wall.
Finally,
Thanks, Pearl.
it looks hand carved, of some architectural design that you're not familiar with.
I say that out
Odes,
loud.
it's a door. Gallon,
It's a door.
it's a reinforced door with a lock on it.
Okay.
I'm gonna yell back at Pearl. I got a door.
I yell back.
Run.
It's got a lock.
Run in.
Shout out to Taddy saying like, you might be able to do something with this.
all right. One at a time.
Can I use
Get
my
thieves'
trident to
tools
try to
out
break the lock?
and,
Whoa.
So it's
Whoa.
it's not like a lock, an external lock. The lock is
Okay.
it's a lock, like a door lock. Like the lock is built into the door. It's not free hanging.
Right.
And I use my trident to try to go inside.
Right, but it's still got mechanism inside. It's a lock, right?
Very much.
So
I'm,
should
I'm
be able
just
to-
I'm just making sure she understands what she's doing.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Pam.
That clarifies.
absolutely. Now the question is, are you trying to use your trident as a lockpick, or are you trying to force things to break so that the door will open?
I'm trying to force it so it can open.
Okay. In that case, make a strength check. And
Okay.
add your proficiency
Hope
bonus
you got
to
a
it.
spare trident.
So it'll be 10 plus 2, 12. Okay. You jam your trident into the lock hole and wiggle it around, and you hear like metal on metal scraping, and then you hear a pop, very similar to like if you're using a steak knife to try and pry something and you break the tip of the steak knife. That's what you hear.
I broke something, guys.
I just want to double check that I'm watching behind us. There's nothing coming up behind us.
Yeah, nothing.
Good.
Other than Kit right now.
Well, she's probably still holding my hand, so it's next to me.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask over to Tatty and be like, "Hey, are you doing okay over there?"
Yeah, I'm just above table. I'm just waiting for the DM to give me the okay to try the thieves tools on it.
Yeah, go ahead.
12.
You get down to try to manipulate the lock, and after a couple minutes of fiddling with it, it's a pretty sturdy lock. It's not built or designed like the locks you're used to picking, and this is probably a little bit above your skill level.
That's never stopped me before. Try it again.
Don't stop
I'll go
me
over
now.
and
Got
Give
plastic
him-
lock.
give him guidance.
All right, go ahead and try again.
Nice.
This
Use
is
that D4 if
inspiration.
you want it.
Oh, you better believe I'm throwing it all in there. That's for a 30.
Dirty 30. After your moment of frustration, you hear the familiar click. That oh so satisfying click.
I knew these tools wasn't going to let me down.
And the door
Haha.
is ready to open up towards you.
Right.
Does
Well, this
Otis
one's
hear
open
the click?
now. So, fuck it. Let's open it. We ain't got time to play. You guys open that door, we'll open this door.
That door might need some work.
Yeah.
Wait.
You open this door. You see a staircase in front of you with torches, all of which that light up, just like the ones you've experienced previously, and some more skeletons on the body. You can see, however, on this staircase, that about halfway up, there is a surface, like a surface to the water, like there's air on the other side.
Thank God.
Okay. Well,
Pam, as you pull your trident out, you inspect it, and your trident is perfectly intact.
I'm gonna look at it and say that was weird.
hey, Otis.
Yeah.
Hit me with that guidance again. I'm going to go check out this other lock so we don't leave any stones unturned. If somebody
say
wants to check this hallway.
You got it. He gives him a high five.
High five. Yeah.
Poseidon very much loves high fives, and that is
He
canon
does.
now.
He does, very much so. The power of Poseidon compels you.
All right. So the
Oh,
first thing
that
I'm going
guy.
to do is inspect this lock and see if it's totally damaged.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check.
Perception or investigation?
Well, you said you want to.
To investigate this lock.
Okay.
See if they
Word-
tore it up.
Words matter. The word you used led me to believe perception, but either. Go ahead.
Okay. Inspect it. Yeah. Sorry. Whatever.
It's a lock, and it looks like there are some fresh scrape marks on it.
Okay. Then I'm gonna try and open it.
Roll
14.
just a straight d20 for me.
Yeah, sure. Oh, damn. An
Oh.
8.
You stick your thieves' tools in the lock and start to try to manipulate it. And you feel one of your tools snag. Like the lock got busted internally and now you're wedged. And you try to wiggle it free. And when you finally pop it loose, you inspect your tool and the tip is broken. And your thieves' tool is no longer functional.
Damn it.
But
Alright, well,
in the pulling force of trying to get your thieves' tool free, the door has swung slightly ajar.
Oh.
As if the lock
Well then-
busted
then
at
I
some
push the
point.
door
Oh.
open.
I'm gonna come over, check on Taddy, and be like, "You good, man?"
Yeah, I broke my tool, damn it. I'm gonna need to pick up some new ones when we get to town. But I think I got this one open, and I push on the door.
How'd you break it?
Getting the damn lock open.
Hmm.
It happens.
You like
You-
break it off in the lock or what?
Yeah.
Can you get?
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, can you get the other piece back?
I don't think so. I look over the lock. Does it look like I can pull the other piece out?
Maybe if you had something like a small pair of tweezers, you'd be able to.
Nah, I don't have anything that small to reach in there and pull it out.
The small guy doesn't have anything that small. All right.
But you open the door, and in front of you is a long hallway with a door on the left-hand side and a door at the far end. Best you can tell from where you're standing, they're standard doors like the first one you passed through.
Okay.
Pam,
well,
as you get halfway down the hallway, you see that the doors are just doors. There are no locks on them.
Okay, I'm gonna look back and say, these are just doors. There's no lock in here.
Well,
okay. What's in the other way?
the staircase
There's case.
looks like there might be an air bubble or something.
Well, yeah, I noticed that when we popped the door open. You guys didn't go look while I was picking the lock?
Oh.
No, not yet, man. I came over to check
I-
on you.
Galen goes to investigate the stairs.
Oh, geez, Kit, they're splitting up.
Like,
You
we're running out of time down here, guys.
You are just under the surface of that air bubble there, Galen. I'll move you up to right there.
Yeah,
you
that's fine.
now you can see, being able to look straight through it, that the architecture continues into an upward tunnel as the stairs progress. But with the water moving and the darkness, it's kind of hard to pick out what's up there.
I am gonna go up to the edge and just kind of like very stealthily, like stick my head above water, like look around.
Okay.
Okay.
You see an open door, and on the other side of it is a hallway.
Okay. I'm going to quietly step out of the water and look around, peek around this hallway to see what I can see.
When you peek around,
Sneakily. Stealthily.
okay, got it. You can see a large room filled with broken tables, corpses, more of the pillars and more corpses that you've been seeing.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of resembles like a dining hall.
Okay.
As you stand there looking, the second you got out of the water, you noticed that the air was stale. Like, I don't know if you've ever breathed stale air, but it's there.
Mhm.
And as you stand there breathing, inspecting this chamber, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Is there a door right here?
Yeah, that's the door that is just.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
Door.
you're outside of one door right now.
Can I
Oh,
push it open?
Everybody disappeared.
30-20.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me open this door for Mike. You do open that door, Mike, to what seems to be a storeroom with a single body in it and a door on the far side.
Okay.
Uh,
Well, when you handle what they're doing, then when you're ready, come back to me, and I'm gonna
Okay.
meander through.
Gallon, as you breathe the air, it weighs heavy on your chest like really high humidity would, but nothing happens.
Okay. I'm going to take what I see and head back down to the others. And I relay the information to Otis.
Yep, he's standing right there.
Sweet. I was just making sure you were coming back.
Wouldn't leave the party. Wink.
Couldn't let you wander off on your own.
Okay.
Well,
As you guys are making your way back, I will jump over to Taddy and Pearl, who have opened this door to seemingly what's a storeroom. You see a small oval-shaped room with shelves lining it. There's some like packaging, like small crates and baskets that are mostly destroyed from time. Other than that, the room is seemingly empty.
Okay, I'm gonna go in, avoid the dead body, and check this other door.
How are you checking it?
Looking it over, investigating it, seeing if I can just open it, all that
It
fun stuff.
looks like a door that can just be pushed.
I push it.
It opens up into a back storeroom. Another body in here, or skeletal corpse. But in the back, around the corner there, you see a number of crates, all busted, broken, seemingly from time.
Does it look like produce? Does it? I mean,
So there's nothing there that would indicate what was stored, because everything has decayed from time to that effect.
okay.
But between the shelves and the crates, you can kind of just put together that this was a storeroom for something at some point.
Yeah, well, you never know when the cook got a, stash of gems in the back or something because his king wanted it hidden, So, but
I'm
okay.
gonna ask Daddy.
I mean, looks like a worn out storage area.
Interesting?
So I think we're good here, Pearl.
Okay, if there's nothing interesting, let's just check that other hallway real quick. I saw some stairs, and that's as far as I can see right now.
Yeah.
As you guys step out of the storeroom, anybody who would have been coming to catch up would do so. Which I think Odess and Gallon were heading that way. Silt, Kit, what are you two doing?
I'll stay at the entrance of the hallway here again, so I can keep my eye on.
DM, as Gal was passing by Kit and Trevor Silt, she would have relayed what she saw up those stairs with that air and said, like, it feels stale. It's like humid on the chest. A dining room with broken tables and dead corpses and skeletons.
I mean, it's a pressure cooker with dead bodies in it. That don't surprise me.
Yeah, it was gross.
We found a storage room, but nothing being stored in there but old decayed shit.
Well, that's no fun.
Yeah. So, check this door out. See what we got going on.
Okay. Another standard door, no locks on it.
Push it open. I'm assuming there's sconces in all these hallways that we've been into that are lighting up.
Yeah, I'll just narrate that for the duration. As you move through any hallway, any chamber, there are wall sconces that light up, providing dim light for the area.
Oh, this looks promising. I see an altar.
You open this door to what appears to be a chapel.
Yeah, I'm going straight to the table.
There's two pillars on the left and right with pews. The altar dead ahead with a couple of corpses in here. One or two of them passed in a position of prayer. And yeah, that's what you see.
Is this a desk that I'm standing at, or an altar, or a...
Best you can tell, at one point it was an altar. It has decayed with time.
Any
and
books
crumbled.
or shinies? Hidden compartments?
Anything to take?
Make an investigation check.
Oh, I will.
You said it looked like an altar, correct?
It looks like it was at one point.
Does Otis recognize
Ooh.
anything being a man of faith himself?
Make a history check.
I
Did
think
that
the
roll on your end,
legends off.
DM?
Yes, it did.
Okay. I just didn't pull up in the chat, so I wasn't sure.
Apparently, he's an idiot when it comes to
No.
history.
No,
Yeah.
it just means that you were
No.
really preoccupied today.
You just
Right.
don't. You
So we
find
just have off days.
you find
Yeah.
what you think might have been a symbol carved into what you think was the front of the altar, but you don't recognize it. Anybody else in the room that wants to try and make a history check can.
Yeah. See, I'm not so good on these days either, as I kind of like walk up and just kind of gently tap Otis on the cheek.
Dude, that is above table. That is a lot of very low rolls for FG lately. A lot.
Taddy, as you're digging around, you don't really pay much attention to the symbol found on the altar.
Oh, okay.
But as you work around the back of the altar, you do notice the corpse, or the skeletal remains, and in the hand of it is a brass object that might resemble a key of some sort, but also might just be like a religious adornment. The head of which is in the symbol of a long, ancient, and forgotten deity that you only know of because you stole a book about said deity in your youth. The deity's name was Pelor.
Oh.
That's all you recall of it.
Well, I'll announce to the group, hey, I found a key, and I'm going to put it in my bag. But that's about the only thing I'm really finding back here.
Well, this sucks. Where's the shit I saw earlier?
I don't know, man.
Guess we gotta go up to that stale aired dining room.
Make
Yeah.
another perception check, all of you.
Yay! Perception check. Da, 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 da.
Do you want me to make
Roll
one
them
since
dice.
I'm
Yeah,
standing in the doorway?
if you're looking in the room, you can, Katie. Just do yours at disadvantage. Because you're way over there.
Finally, I rolled something above a 5.
16.
All right. So Pearl, Odess, and Gallon. You see Taddy hold up this seemingly key. Go, hey, I think I found a key. And you notice the head of the key, the actual key part of it, is a weird shape. It's kind of like on oh, what was it? The Fifth Element. How the key he has at the beginning is like 6 key heads, if that makes sense. It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
And as he's holding it up, you're out of your peripheral, you immediately catch a hole in the wall behind him in that exact shape.
I'm gonna point it out to him. Say, "Did you see this?" And I'll point out the hole to him. That might fit the.
Oh, let's find
thingy
out.
You got.
I'll
I
come
need
over
to-
and I'll try the key
Fit-
on it.
Yeah,
As
shove
they're
the thingy
talking.
in the hole.
As they're talking about that, I'm gonna quickly like jump back to here.
Your senses are still, well, they just stopped flaring from all the undeads and the fiend that you've been sensing. So your senses just went away for that.
Okay, where's this keyhole at?
Right
It's on
there.
the wall. Yep.
Okay.
There you go.
Dead center.
Uh,
You
Find
go
the
to
hole,
try-
roll, buddy.
You go to try and place it in, and in the words of a very great comedian, it fits like a glove.
I'm gonna
Clap.
turn back to the rest of the group and be like, "Hey, Taddy found the hole, everybody."
Oh,
No,
that's
you could do it, bud.
hey,
That's
it's in
interesting.
the back. I do good with holes in the back. I'm just saying.
He said he found the back too.
I unlocked
This
the.
is getting better by the
Turn the
minute.
key. I turned the key.
Okay. You go and turn it. You hear a series of clicks, and the wall slips away.
Hey, hidden passage, y'all. Hidden passage.
Revealing
I
a
just
hidden
imagine the
room.
door on Zelda.
Immediately when the wall opens, because it's the opening is literally just right here.
Okay.
You see on the ground in front of you another body holding a book in its hands. Behind him on all the walls is a number of broken, busted shelves. Most of them broken, destroyed from time. But there are some intact objects in this room, or definitely intact compared to the storeroom you went to.
Okay. Well, I'll. Can I pull the book from the dead body's hand?
You can certainly try.
Okay, I try.
Okay. You get the book out of the dead body's hand.
Then I toss it over to Otis. Here, you're the religious man. And I toss it over to him.
You know, like do one of those like fumble catches.
Here, bud.
For cinematic purposes, of course.
Yeah, and then I wander in to look at the shelves.
Okay. The book is in the party sheet, Brad.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna yell at Otis. What's the title?
Tomes. Record tomes.
Record tomes?
Go ahead and make either perception or investigation as you go through that room, Mike.
Right. Investigate the shit out of this room. Find
Do it,
something.
buddy. Do it. Get it.
Come on. 14.
Fine.
It's not good, but it's not horrible.
Not bad,
Great.
not bad.
You find a bunch of books. As you kind of pick them up and look at them, most of them fall to dust, like they were just waiting for something to come in contact with them, some disturbance to dust them away. The one thing you do find is a couple of small satchels, 4 of them of particular, each filled with silver pieces. So you can add 400 silver to your inventory. Or if you want
Okay.
it distributed, I can do that for you.
I'm in the room by myself. No, that's right into the purse.
Okay. Galen, make a perception check.
Oh.
Okay.
Nope.
Nobody
I
saw you.
perceive nothing.
Nobody saw you pocket it.
Bunch of books that just disintegrated in here, guys.
Oh, any that didn't disintegrate? I like books.
Unfortunately, just the one that Otis has.
Damn.
I come back out. So yeah, I guess we go back the other way, but we gotta hurry because we're running out of time. And I start walking towards the hallway to head back to the way we were.
You guys have only been down here for maybe 15 minutes at this point.
Okay, well,
So you've got some time. But
I'm still, Galen, you went up first, so I'm gonna follow you up.
Sounds good.
so when you set your movements, it can't pass over the black parts, otherwise your token will catch on the wall.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
Noted.
That's what happened to you there, Becca.
Okay, cool.
So,
Yeah, I'm gonna follow them. I'm just reading the book.
yep, I'm gonna move everybody back into this main chamber.
I want
Give
to,
you-
as they're leaving, I want to peek into the room and see if I can see anything.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check.
And I can add my guidance.
oh shit! Is that key still accessible?
Yeah,
Can I pull it and take it with me?
sure.
Okay.
Just add something like 6-star key of Paylor to your inventory, just so I know what the reference is.
I
to.
already added it to my inventory.
Okay.
It's Paylor's key.
Perfect. You stick your head in that room and look around real quick, Silt, and nothing really jumps out at you. It looks like, it was a records room full of books at one point, but everything that was still remaining when Taddy went in disintegrated when he went through it.
Okay.
Well, I got something for the group if Silt's done.
Yep. Oh yeah, I'm done.
So I'm gonna look at Actually, I'm gonna come over here to Pearl and be like, I don't know that it was a great idea for us to open that door.
I mean, at this point, might as well.
Well, the book says there's a big nasty down here. Apparently, he's been down here for a while.
I am going to unwind.
How long
Brand
it's a
this
while?
From my waist.
Sorry, Kate.
Hold on.
I'm just getting my whip out.
Okay.
Can everybody in the room hear this?
Are you
Or is
being
this just
quiet,
for
Brad?
Pearl?
I'm just having a normal conversation with Pearl, so I mean,
Yeah.
if they
You can all hear with your passive perception.
Oh.
What else
Well, I
about
mean,
Batty?
all I know is, according to the book, it says that they didn't have a way to kill him. They could unalive him for a very short period of time, or for a period of time, but he always seemed to come back. Apparently, there is some valuable treasure down here, though, apparently, if I'm reading this correctly. But it all belonged to a necromancer. I don't know about y'all, but I don't fuck with that necromancy shit.
all right. Well, we'll deal with it if we come across it. Whatever.
All right.
You
Oh,
got
no.
me a
we're,
treasure.
we're here. We're here
so-
for the loot, right? Let's go
Yeah,
find the
yeah.
loot.
I do want to ask if anybody knows anything about the Planar War.
The what?
The Planar War?
Everyone
Probably
make
same.
a history check.
Is that something that you gave me from information from Grand?
Nope.
It is not, but
Okay.
with your background, Katie, you can make that check with advantage.
Oh, okay. What is this? History, right?
Yep.
Okay. 13.
Nice.
All right. It
Wise
doesn't.
bard.
It doesn't ring a bell for most of you. Kit, however, the Planar War, you don't know any specifics, but you know of like some shanty tunes that are sang referring to it, in reference to some powerful. The most you could piece together from the songs you've heard is powerful beings trying to take over the multiverse, essentially.
Are you? I have some information. Is it just I'm not connecting the dots with the name Planar War?
That would be what it is in this situation, yeah.
Okay.
I don't think
Just
I
saying.
gave you any information in regards to what I'm referring to right now, Katie.
Okay. I'll send you what I'm
Okay.
thinking it might be.
Yeah, I'll confirm it if it.
Alrighty, so I guess we're pressing on.
Unless Max was gonna say something there.
It's not saying anything. She's literally in a dark corner, huddled into the ground because she doesn't like the dark.
It's not dark in here, though. I thought.
It's dim.
Black. Pitch black. I'm gonna say pitch black. Let me live in fantasy.
It's still dark, but it's not. I can't see dark. It's I can barely see dark.
She's not saying anything.
Are we still holding hands?
You let go of my hand.
Oh boy.
Oh
We
my
got a
God.
cat that's afraid of the water and a minotaur that's afraid of the dark. Oh boy.
Look, we're here for each other. Don't worry about us, okay?
Well, I'm worried. I'm gonna like walk up and I'm be like, why don't you guys follow behind me since I can see what's ahead of us?
You love her
And then
in a secret tunnel.
And then I kind of like grab Kit's hand and like start pulling her and the
can
other two up towards the tunnel with the air pocket. And then I tell them like there's stairs, all this dim lighting, it's the same architecture as I'm like talking and like walking up through it. And then I say, and there's even like air up there.
Gallon, I can see as I interrupt you.
I was just trying to help.
Thank you.
All right. On the edge of breaking through the surface of water, you guys pushing forward or anything you're doing?
I mean, yeah, let's push forward.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Yeah, pushing forward was my game plan.
Gallon, you knowing what to expect, brace yourself for emerging from the water. Everyone else, I need a Constitution saving throw.
Nine.
16.
With no warning and no preparation, the stale air puts Taddy and Kit into a coughing fit. And each of you take 3 points of damage from that. Damage isn't the right word. It's like a soreness in your chest from coughing so hard to get the stale air out of your lungs. But you all step up and around the corner, seeing the chamber ahead. And give me 1 second, I'll open it up a little bit more for you. There you go.
Okay. Well, once we get to the big room, I'm gonna kind of stop following Galen and just start wandering off on my own.
Okay.
Keep following the wall around.
All right.
I'm going in.
Stepping out past that first corner, you would see a door off to the left.
Okay. No, there's a door over there, kind of pointing over in that direction as I keep following the wall. This way?
Yep, give me 1 second. I'm working the map.
Yep.
These tables are all busted, right?
Yeah, they are old, busted. Think dry rot.
Okay, so there's nothing solid about these tables at all.
No.
Like not even slivers of it or anything.
Nope. It's like what's it called? Marshwood. Like it's spongy.
Just crumbles in your hand.
It doesn't
Mhm.
crumble, it's just like super squishy. Like if you bang
Gotcha.
it on something, it's like driftwood to that effect. It's just super squishy, brittle, so you can like put it in your hand and squeeze it and it'll crumble into shards.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna light a torch for Kit and give it to her.
Okay.
The
Coming
skeletons
around
aren't up here.
Anymore? I see how that is.
the
How dare
sconces
you.
here, the sconces here do continue lighting as you move through. They provide a
Okay.
little more light than they did while they were underwater, but it's still considered dim lighting. And you do see that other door past that second hump.
Okay. Well, I mean, by the time it took me to get around the room to this door, I'm sure some time has passed. Does it? Anybody else want to do anything?
I see
before
a
I move
door.
on?
I'm gonna go down here and back up Pearl.
I'm gonna try to open this door.
Okay. As you go to grab the door and open it, the door handle like breaks as you go to push it.
I look at Otis and say, "Great," and then it just crumbles.
Well, I guess they ain't
Great.
hiding much in this room.
On the other side, you see a series of training dummies.
I'll step into the room. That's all that's in there is training dummies.
And then off to your right, you see the room kind of narrows and then opens back up, and there's more training dummies.
Okay.
Otis, what do you see?
It's just it's a bunch of dummies.
That's it?
Yeah, there's not much in here.
So much for
I'm gonna
this
try to push
beast.
my door open.
Your door crumbles as well.
Tell the others to catch up.
Okay.
I'm gonna scream to the rest of the party.
Oh, you turn around, they're standing right there, kind of at
Oh,
the
okay.
corner.
So I don't know the distance of how far away it is and if Galen and Taddy can hear me. Okay.
Is there?
Hey! Otis!
Guys, there's nothing here.
Heyo.
As I waved to Otis.
I
Give
went
me
back.
1 second, Taddy and Galen.
No worries.
Hi, Kit. There's nothing much going on here.
As you guys walk through your door, you can see around that corner there. There are a number of weapon stands lining the wall. The door directly in front of you, so this one here, is a very large reinforced door with, it looks just like that first door with the outside lock on it.
Okay.
The outside bar, rather.
Uh-huh.
Heavily reinforced with steel. Like just steel brackets to keep the wooden planks connected. And lying on the ground in front of the door is a single skeleton with his back to the door.
Okay. Can you open up that little spot in the middle?
What little spot in the middle?
Just north of me? Still a chunk of black right there. If that, I can't
That's
see if there's something in that corner.
weird. I took the mask off.
Oh, okay. Well, here, I'll try it.
It might be a
Underwater.
wall issue. Hold on. Yeah.
I was gonna
Okay.
say, it looks like there's a wall and there's just more training dummies
There
there.
you go.
There it is. Yeah.
That was a build
Perfect.
issue on my part. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
That's okay. All right. I'm gonna yell out, "Hey, there's a couple more doors here."
Yeah, I'm gonna relay that there's one on this side too.
I'm gonna look at Otis and say, "Hey, we should be." Oh no, you're on the other side. Never mind.
I can
Okay,
probably
my
still
friend.
hear you.
Yeah. I'm just gonna tell Kit and Silt, let's go through the other side. There's something going on over there.
Taddy, as you step up to that door, you hear two loud bangs, like something very
on.
large stomping on the ground, followed by a roar.
On the other side of the door?
Yep.
Ooh!
Do I
Guys, I
Okay.
think we found our friend!
do I hear that on the other side of my door?
Not on the other side of your door, but you do hear it coming back from where Taddy is.
Okay, I would like to open the door I'm in front of, please.
Okay. I think open is a loose term at this point.
I
But
mean,
it
if it's
does-
just gonna crumble, that's fine.
Yeah.
Cool.
Do we all hear what Galen is hearing?
Galen. Well, Taddy's the one that really heard it.
Well, whoever heard it. Do
Yeah.
everybody else knows what's going
No-
on? Like, do we hear it?
Noises are pretty echoey in here.
Okay.
So the noise carries. You don't hear it like he hears it, but you do hear it. Galen, as you step in this room, this looked to have been barracks of some sort. The room is literally just filled with beds and corpses.
I quickly shout that out to the group members, and then I'm gonna search through everything.
Okay. Go ahead and either investigation or perception.
As Galen's doing that, I'm just gonna get closer to Toddy and say, "Oh my God, I heard that! I heard that! What is it?"
Okay.
She's so excited.
Looking around the room, not much in here. Some scraps of clothing that have deteriorated, the corpses. The beds are all pretty identical with a small pillow and blanket. You do notice 30 copper pieces total near the corpses scattered around the room.
I will take them.
Okay.
I'll look around, seeing everybody but Galen, and I'm gonna say, Otis
know how-
mentioned treasure. And
You know how
Otis
to add that
mentioned-
copper, right, Becca?
Yeah, I already did.
Okay, perfect.
Otis mentioned monster, and Otis mentioned treasure, and I'm pretty sure all that ruckus on the other side was a monster, so I would wager the treasure's probably in there with him. Y'all want to go?
I mean, I have one more try to see where the magic is at.
Oh, if there's magical things in here, I'll wager it's with the treasure, bud.
I mean, they did say they were guarding the treasure, but it wasn't specified whether or not this thing was with the treasure or not.
Well, I'll tell you what. How about I open the door? If we don't like what we see, we leave. I mean, technically, our job's done. We're just here scoping things out, see what we can get away with. And this seems to be the last place to check. Did you see any doors over there, Gallon?
There's just a door with a bunch of beds. Looks like an old dormitory or something.
Well, I meant once you went in the door, was there another door after it?
No, there's just beds.
This is literally the last place for us to check, guys.
Yeah, I say if we do it and we don't like it, we leave.
What the hell? We're here.
All right.
I mean, hold on. Is that door locked?
Well, I'm about to investigate it and find out.
Go
I
ahead,
mean, let's,
go ahead and roll your check.
23.
As far as you can tell, the door is exactly like that first one that you guys encountered, with the large wooden beam blocking it from your side.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see anything but this beam, so, I mean...
I'm just throwing this out there. The book does say that whatever this thing is couldn't be killed and ravaged multiple villages during the Planar War.
We have spent all that time in those cages. Here's our chance to really shine and get some money, man.
I just want to know what's on the treasure, to be honest with you guys. I mean,
I'm just throwing it out there to you, brother. Whatever this thing is, it doesn't sound good.
Well, that's why I said we'll open the door. We'll see what it is. If we don't like it, we run.
I mean, do we really think that letting
We
out
don't.
something that can't be killed is a good idea?
I mean, they let the watch wander all around town. And they're assholes, so I mean, why not?
Let's
Worst case
recruit.
scenario, this
guy.
thing comes back to town. It takes out the assholes we don't like. Whatever.
And where are we gonna go then? I mean,
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I mean,
We'll just live here.
yeah, whatever. We'll figure it out.
Otis is. just
Wow,
gonna
where's
get
your
smoked and be
adventure,
like,
Otis?
You hate water.
But it's dry right here.
Oh.
I grab that wooden bar and I just try and lift it.
Before that, a very guttural speaking comes from the other side of the door.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know. Maybe it's trying to serenade you. I don't know.
Oh,
Anybody know what?
yes, it says, I can smell you, puny ones. Come to me, for I hunger. That's a rough translation for you guys.
I don't think it wants rations.
We could always, I'm just saying, we could feed it something, I guess.
Wait, who's Otis looking at right now?
Where are you standing?
Right next
Right.
to you?
Are you on the left or the right of me?
Left.
Left.
I can't hear a fucking word you're saying.
Oh, that's just
His ear.
that was above table.
Oh, that's right, his ear. Forgot about your poor ear.
I don't even fucking know she's standing right there.
I'm sneaky like a cat in a Trevor suit.
I mean, I'm still pulling the bar.
Okay, go ahead with your strength check. You heave against it, struggling, And then Kit just kind of like walks up behind you, reaches over your shoulders, grabs the whole thing with both hands, and lifts it out.
Kate, you're awesome. As I
Reaching
look
over
up,
your shoulders, I mean, I tower over you and just.
yeah. As I look up, you're awesome, Kit. Thanks.
Can you put that somewhere close to the door in case we need it?
Aye, aye, Captain. I'm gonna set it next to the door.
Thank
Can
you.
Can I creep the door open? Like
Before we
without,
do
like,
that, I'm
shoving
gonna
it
look
wide
at.
open? Can I pull it just enough to see in there?
It's gotta be just a staircase. I say
those
out to the
big-
group.
Those big steps, and you said it was talking to us. There's something back there.
Yeah, but like it could be loud, but I bet you it's just a staircase. Cause like think about where the layout is. You guys just came in from that other room, and the other one just came in from the bedroom.
You crack the door open, and you can see the walls in this room are of a different architectural design, and the floor is covered in a dark, dried substance, probably old blood.
Pearl, hungry?
I'm gonna look at everybody and say, worst case scenario, we fucking run.
Just to
Okay.
clarify, if we're gonna run, we need to shut the damn door.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, we get out of the door, we run, we close the door, and we run.
And lock it. Don't forget
Okay,
to
I
lock
mean,
Lock
it.
it.
I'm just gonna open the door now.
As you start creaking it open, that guttural voice chimes out again.
Be afraid of your doom. Enter.
I'm gonna ask Grand Tempest quietly if he recognizes who this is.
No clue. I've never been here or heard of any of this before.
All right, let's meet somebody then.
You open the door. Bear with me. You see in front of you something similarly resembling Kit.
Oh.
But about
Other?
three times the size and just a skeleton.
This your family?
Is that you?
You notice
You were in
Alright.
prison.
around this creature's neck is a chain that is secured around its neck and then secured to the ground just above where it's standing.
Can I
And-
guesstimate how long that chain is?
About 10 feet. Barely long enough for it to reach the ground where it is.
I'm gonna enter climbing the ceiling.
So there's no slack in that chain.
Very, very little.
Is there any
Uh,
torches in there?
It speaks again. Pam, when you enter, are you going left or right?
Up.
Well,
She said
wait,
she's
hold on.
climbing.
Before I enter, I'm gonna look at the crew and say, if anybody wants to get on top of me, I'm gonna climb this thing. If anybody wants to get on top of me, let's go.
What
Before
you said.
before you finalize that decision, let me describe the room a little bit better for you. So
Spider-Man.
the creature in front of you stands a little over 10 feet tall. The room is oval, cylinder-ish shaped. The walls are of a different architectural design, designed with skeletons and bones. There's dried blood everywhere. You can see off to the right a pile of bodies that have been mangled and eaten. The room itself is only about 15 feet tall.
Oh.
My goal was to try to climb the wall and jump on top of this thing and try to stab the creature with my trance.
If that is what you want to do, that is perfectly fine. I'm just describing the scene in that it is a little over 10 feet and the room is 15 feet.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna get right on top of it, but kind
And
of
you do notice on the far side of the room another door.
left side. There's the door.
Behind the skeletal minotaur.
I mean, we could, and I will say this quietly. We could distract
Wait, hold on.
this thing.
Question, DM.
Mhm.
By the way that we are, do we see any treasure anywhere? I don't like just from sight. Like, do
Make
we
a-
see anything like that?
You can make a perception check.
Yeah. Because the whole point of being here is for the treasure. Just saying.
As you step in and do your crazy bitch walk up the wall to stand upside down on the
Yes.
ceiling, you don't see anything.
Absolutely.
It's all skeletons, bones, and blood in here.
What do you
Okay.
say this
I'm gonna
side,
say
Galen?
again, if anybody wants to get on top of me, more than welcome to take someone with.
Sorry, what was that?
What did he
Like-
say?
Oh, yeah, the last thing he said was finally fresh meat. Step forward.
Oh,
Like it wants to eat us.
Well, that's not very nice. Again, we can try to sneak around this thing.
Well, I
We
mean,
want
assuming
treasure.
Saying that quietly.
this is even the big baddie. You said it was a necromancer, right?
No. I just said that there's necromancer treasure here. The book talks about a big baddie called the Beast that can't be killed.
Hmm.
They can
It-
unalive it for a bit, but then it comes back.
It speaks out one more time, and all of you glance at it as it speaks, and you can see salivation or drool. No idea where it's coming from, but it starts coming out of this creature's mouth.
It
Someone's
says,
hungry.
come closer.
You come closer.
Just kind of stands there growling
Could I-
at you guys.
Wait,
I was
wait,
gonna
hold on.
shoot
Could
at
I?
it.
I could say that to it, right? Yeah, infernal.
No, you hang up. No, you hang up. No, you hang up.
Hey, well,
There can only be room for one bodacious bard, and that's gonna be me.
It's gonna
I
be
mean,
me.
this thing seems to be locked down, so I'm walking in. I don't, whatever.
What lights up the room?
More torches. All the same.
Does
He said
above-
everywhere we go in this place was going to have
Hold on.
sconces.
Right now. Taddy, you step into the room. And as soon as you do, this thing haunches, charges. You all see the chain that's attached to him stretch out behind him. Go ahead and roll initiative while I do this
Son of a
first move
bitch.
here.
God damn it. Sorry.
I was gonna say, DM just above table. Does Skeletor? I'm calling him Skeletor. Does he rely on dark vision to see?
Doesn't matter. There's lights in the room.
You don't know.
Mm.
We also never tried putting them out.
So he charges at you, Taddy, with a gore, catching you off guard, and then as soon as he hits you, the chain unstretches and reels him back right to where he was. And he just lets out a...
Fuck that.
Can I do lay on hands on Taddy as I
We
see
are
this?
we are in initiative, so you can do whatever you want on your turn.
God damn it. Okay.
So you're to the left of me still, right?
Yep.
Okay, I
Indefinitely.
still can't hear you talking.
We're gonna
Reset
start.
the rounds there, bud.
Why didn't that work? Okay.
Thank you.
So top of the round, Galen, you are up first.
Okay, I am going to. Hold on, I gotta pull up.
Push it shit in.
I'll go try. Gosh, I feel like it's been ages since we've played. Hold on, give me a second. I gotta pull up my stuff.
It's only been 2 weeks.
I know, but I was just telling Brad earlier. I said it feels like so long. To be fair, I did have a car accident, and I am experiencing extreme vertigo right now.
That is
So
fair.
give me a second.
That is fair.
I got diagnosed with a concussion last week.
Oh,
Oh no.
Those are fun.
Oh yeah, it's a hoot and a half.
I've
All
had
right.
like 8 of those. They're great.
Oh, no, they suck.
At least she's
Uh,
not stopping halfway through her sentence anymore.
Oh my gosh, it was real bad.
I mean, I do that even when I'm not concussed, so. Squirrel.
Okay, I'm gonna use Zephyr Strike. So I'm gonna cast Zephyr Strike. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm gonna do Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
I am going to attack, like come into the doorway.
Do you need to?
That's a solid point. Do I need to?
Check your-
Range
what's the
on a
distance on your weapon?
longbow, it's like 120 feet. You could stay right where you're at and be perfectly fine.
Okay, I'll just do that then. You can cancel my movement.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack with my longbow.
All right, with your hunter's mark. So the first shot's gonna miss.
Okay. But I can go again, so I'm gonna do that.
Yep. And it's every time you hit it now, you can do an extra 1d6. Okay, so you'll roll your longbow attack damage normally, and then under your hunter's mark, you click the magnifying glass.
And then-
And actually, we will do it this way. Roll just a straight d6 in the chat box.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll give it an extra 2 there. Okay. Anything else for your turn?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. The 1d6 is coded onto you, so it'll do that damage every time you roll
Okay.
damage now. Taddy, you are up.
What's the ceilings look like here?
15 feet tall, ordained with bones and skulls.
Okay. Does it look like he can reach the ceiling?
Given the length of his arms and how tall he is, you're pretty sure he could reach up and touch the ceiling.
Okay. Damn. Okay. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna say they're 30 foot tall,
15.
15 foot tall. Okay. So I'm gonna fly up to the ceiling, 15 foot, and then move back 10 foot back into the corner.
Okay.
And let's see. I don't know how far away is he? He's 30, 45.
Oh, sorry. Math.
30, 45. Okay, so
Yeah, he's like 35, 38 feet away from you, so we'll call it 35.
yeah. Still within range for throw my psychic blade.
They act as a dagger, so what's the thrown range on a dagger?
20 to 60.
Yeah, so you're good.
All right.
That'll hit.
25 to hit.
$10 damage.
All right. And that allows me to throw a second one.
Yep. Your D4 blade as a bonus action.
Yep.
That one's gonna miss.
Yep. All right. That was my movement action, bonus action. So that's it.
All right. That will bring us to his turn. He haunches back again, charging forward to here. He is going to take a swipe at each of you. First one hitting Taddy. Second one missing Pearl. Taddy, you are going to take 12 points of damage there. And as soon as that swing is done, he is going to get pulled back by the chain. And he will let out another roar.
There attack of opportunity for that pulse? Probably not, because he's not moving.
No, it's not a willing movement, and
Yeah,
we
not a willing
established that
movement.
on
Yeah,
Friday.
never mind. I don't know what I was thinking. Never mind.
Okay, I want to get right up between Kit and the wall and like peek around the wall, but I can't put my token there to actually see what's going on in the room.
So like right there, kind of peeking around.
Yeah, so I can see in the room.
Okay, that's an ugly guy. Does he have any weapons or armor on?
Nope. He's got big claws and horns.
Okay.
Well,
And a chain tied around his neck that's connected to the ground.
I think I'm just gonna pop him with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
And miss. And move back here a little bit.
All right. Is that it for you?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Odess, you're up.
Otis is going to pop around the corner here and hit him with some good old Sacred Flame. Oh, I forget. Is the cell? Oh, yeah, there it is. I think it's this one.
He fails. Roll
Whee!
damage.
Six. So then he's going to pop back around the corner over here.
All right. Is that it for you?
That is it. That is it for me.
Okay. Pearl, you're up.
I'm gonna do lay on hands on Taddy.
Okay. So you walk across the ceiling and lay some
Yes.
hands. So they come in intervals of 5, and I think you can do it 3 times.
I'm gonna do 3.
Okay. Just drag that heal over to him all 3 times, and then make sure you mark it off all 3 of them.
Done.
So Taddy, you would see her lay her hand on your chest, and this red, almost smoky lightning energy travels down her arm into your shoulder, and you feel a little bit better. And that's it for you, Pearl?
Yeah.
Okay. Kit?
Well. Look at what is happening. I'm gonna come into the room. And then I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery. And I'm gonna say, this is only an inside joke that I'm gonna get. I'm gonna say, since you know I'm a Minotaur, I know our only weakness is mayonnaise, you stupid bitch. And then I'm gonna...
He fails.
That hit a soft spot.
He doesn't like the mayo.
White people
Not
everywhere
tomato.
are offended.
Maybe he likes Miracle Whip.
No.
Oh no! As somebody southern, I don't like it. That will be it for me.
And he will have disadvantage on his next attack roll.
So
All right. Well, that'll bring us back around to the top of the round. Galen, you're up.
Is my vision interfered with by Kit and Pearl hanging from the ceiling?
It'll be a -2. shooting around him.
Unless I move into the room.
Correct.
Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna, like, right in the doorway. Come
So
right around.
you'd
Yeah,
have to
like,
pop.
right there.
Like right there, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Attack with the longbow.
That'll hit. And just roll your damage normally. It should tack a d6 on it.
There it is.
Okay, so that's your first attack.
And then, again.
That one's gonna miss.
Yeah. Okay. That is my turn.
All right, Tatty.
Is Mike muted?
Yeah, you're muted, Mike.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm gonna move out of the room. And with me floating, does that give me enough clearance to see him to throw daggers again?
Yeah.
Good.
That'll hit. Six damage.
And we'll give him a second one.
That one misses.
My second one keeps missing. What the hell? Must be a little off. Anyways, yeah, then that's the end of my turn.
All right. Next up, it is the Minotaur's turn, who is going to hunch down and charge. This time, as he charges, the four of you who can see him, you will notice that the chain pulls out of the ground. As he charges forward, hitting Kit for some damage, which you're going to take a little bit of extra. Hold on one second. I did that wrong. Because this is a charge attack. 32. And you are going to get pushed 10 feet back. So you're like just under Tatty. Oh, hold on one second. That attack needed to be at disadvantage. Okay, it still hit. So you get pushed 10 feet and knocked prone. And the Minotaur stands there and yells at all of you again. Silt, you're up.
Well, I see a Kit come flying out. So I'm gonna peek around the corner here.
Yeah. Let me, Tatty, I'm going to move you to the side just a little bit. Kit, you're like right there.
Well, this changes my plans.
Does the Minotaur snap back?
No, the chain pulled out of the ground. It's no longer anchored.
I will bonus action X-Blade first him. It.
Okay.
So and then I will.
That's a bonus action, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's be a hero. How far did I move so far?
5 feet.
I'll go there. And cast Booming Blade.
Hold on 1 second. We gotta put this effect on you. That one goes on him.
Did I not do all of it?
No, you didn't. Okay. You only heal when it dies.
Right. Okay, so just the crit. Put that on myself. Okay, got it.
Yep.
Okay.
And then we just have to make sure that you get an extra 2 points of damage when you attack it.
Okay.
So I'll take care of that. Don't worry about it. But you said you were gonna Booming Blade?
Yeah, which I don't do anything until I hit. So here's fingers crossed. With, let's see, Wind, Tempest, Wet.
That misses.
Ooh. That's sad. Alright, then I will stand there and go, shit.
Alright. That's gonna bring us to you, Otis.
So Otis is gonna run up and slap Kit on the back and be like, "Come on, get back in the fight!" And he's gonna hit her with Kit is a her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, she is.
Your wounds at level 2. Mark that off. And he's still got 20 feet of movement. He's going to back up over here. And that's it. Oh, I'm sorry. Before the end of my turn as a bonus action, can I click my heels together to activate my boots?
Sure can.
Yep, I'll go ahead and do that.
Alright, well that's gonna bring us to you, Pam.
I'm gonna get a little closer to where he is and then just try to jump on top of him and try to stab him with my trident.
Okay. Make an acrobatics check.
If
You're
you
just-
move down a little bit, you can have flanking advantage.
You don't need to drop from the ceiling to be able to hit him. His head is only like 3 feet away from you.
Okay, that's true. So I'm just gonna try to like.
Not even. His head is probably level with your tits right now.
Okay,
How
so I'm just
tall
gonna be
you
like,
are versus how tall he is. Yeah, so you could just stand right there. That being said, like Katie said, if you stand here and do it, you'll get advantage on your attack.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Acrobatics is it or athletics?
No, because you're staying on the ceiling, so you don't need to do that. You can just
Okay, I'll just stab him. Great.
just click the ADV button in the bottom left corner, and then roll your attack.
The what?
Bottom left corner of the screen next to your dice.
Advantage?
Yep.
Yep.
Because you're flanking.
Advantage. Okay.
That'll hit.
Asshole. God damn it. Okay.
I'm getting it.
Yeah.
Okay. And I believe you get a second melee attack, if I'm correct.
Yes, I do.
So you can do all that one more time.
I will do that one more time.
Make sure you drop it on the Minotaur, so that it applies.
Okay. Sorry.
It's all good.
Probably switch that trident to two-handed instead of
It is.
thrown. Oh, then why does it keep saying attack while out of ammo?
Oh, it's not. Hold on.
Well, I'm out of ammo.
No, it was set to ranged. So I need to give it 2 additional damage for melee attacks. I switched it back to melee for you.
Okay, thank you.
Is that it for your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna yell at him. Fuck you.
Okay.
Excuse my French.
Kit, prone on the ground, half your movement to stand up should you choose to.
I'm gonna stand,
Alright.
and then I'm going to use my Boring Rush by using a dash action. You know how
Okay.
it works.
Vaguely.
Here, I will.
I used it a few times last Sunday.
I'll
Yeah,
put it
I
in.
know, but I wasn't the DM, so I didn't have to care.
I shall put it in the chat for you.
Use your bonus action or to dash, or
Okay.
action to dash. One of the two.
So it does say you have to
Yeah.
move at least as far as your speed. So you'll like stand up, take a couple steps back, and then charge at it. And
I'm
then,
gonna use my hammering horns to.
yep, go ahead.
If you want to charge at me, I'll charge back at you, you little bitch.
And that is a success.
All I imagine is like, have you ever seen the goats where they're or the rams where they're just fucking button heads?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
basically what we're doing.
That's exactly what I'm imagining right now, and I love it.
That's where the push one.
Yeah, it's so hammering
Yeah.
horns is different than a horn
Yeah.
attack. So your horns are an
Should be on
actual
the-
weapon attack.
Yeah.
Click the wrong button. Let me. Hold on.
Yeah, you don't have
No.
horns coded though.
No, you didn't coordinate. You didn't do.
So, go ahead and roll a straight d20, adding your
Yay.
strength and proficiency bonus to it. I'm coding this as we speak, so
Oh.
Oh.
okay. All right, give me
Okay.
On
2
the
seconds.
fly.
Let me get this coded. So it's 1d6 plus your strength, which I believe is a +3. Yep. And that is
bard at it.
piercing. Okay.
But
So
I don't even have horns to do it with. I got little nubbies.
it's a headbutt then.
Just my little nubbies.
Hey, beat the shit out of them with them nubs.
If
So what you need to do
On
now,
attack?
I put the horns on your under your weapons. Hold down left shift and drag and drop the horn damage onto the Minotaur.
on technicality, if both horns are rubbed down, so there's no point, it has to be switched to bludgeoning, not piercing.
Yep, I'm with you, and I will change that right now.
Fully grown into her horns yet. She's just a baby.
It's gonna nub him to death.
And
But they were shaved down.
with
Oh,
that,
she's just a baby.
it is actually going to take 24 points of damage because it is vulnerable to bludgeoning.
Woo! Nubs for the win!
Is that it for your turn?
For a bonus action, I'm going to give a bardic inspiration.
That
to...
was your bonus action.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, so
Yep.
you can make one melee attack with your horns as a bonus action, is how that works.
Oh, okay.
Keep nubbing the shit out of him.
Do my best. That will be it for me, I guess.
Alrighty, Gallon.
I am going to move around this side. Starting to head towards the door. And as I'm going past him, I'm going to use my longbow on Skeletor.
Okay. First one will hit.
Did that not use the hunter's mark?
It fell off. Roll a d6. I'll add it,
Okay.
and then add the
That's fine.
effect back on you before your second attack.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. Let me know when you're ready.
Put the effect back on yourself, and then go ahead with your second attack.
go. Ooh. Hold on. Effect.
There you go.
Oh,
Beautiful.
there it is. Okay. Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah, it's designed so you have to put it on every time because it only applies to creatures you have hunters marked. There you go with a crit.
Get it.
And then rolling damage.
21. It's starting to look rough. Its bones are brittle, and every hit you can hear the cracks and shatters as it's starting to be torn. Is that it for your turn?
Yes, that's my turn.
Alrighty. Tatty.
I got enough movement. I'm flying in.
Okay. That'll put you flanking for advantage.
Yeah.
How tall is Tatty, though?
Right now.
4 feet? Yeah, you're good. You can hit him from there with a melee if you want.
Okay.
An advantage, so you get your sneak attack.
Yeah, that's why I came
know
in.
that's what you were doing.
Oh yeah. Okay, so this works. Oh,
That'll hit. 15 damage. You can
wait.
still do your bonus one with the D4, but you don't get sneak attack on that. Sneak attack's only once per round.
Right. Right, but I forgot to hit the advantage button when I rolled that first one.
Okay. Go ahead and just roll a normal attack one more time, because we're basically
Okay.
just checking to see if you crit it or not.
Yeah.
And you did not.
Okay. But I get advantage for the second attack, though, right?
Yes. That'll hit. Another 7
Alright.
damage there.
Yeah, and that's movement, action, bonus action, and yeah, I don't have any way of getting away, so guess I wait.
Alright. It is the Minotaur's turn. He's gonna claw at Silt first. That is gonna hit. Oop, hold on. Why did you just... Hold on. That wasn't accurate. It's being stupid because I did some back-ass coding. So you take 5 points of damage.
I'm also going to react with, what's it called? Hellish Rebuke.
Okay. Go ahead and do it. Starts with an effect, if I remember, or save, if I remember correctly.
So there it is. Yep.
And it will fail, so go ahead and roll damage.
You big dumb bitch. Claw at me.
Still up, though. It is going to turn and take a claw at Pearl. Hitting.
Mm.
7 damage. And that will end its turn. Silt, you are up.
Alright, let me click off my spell slot here. And I will try Booming Blade again.
Alright.
Damn it.
That will miss again.
Did it say something?
It did. At the end of its turn.
Okay.
Okay, that's all. That's all for me. Oh wait,
If it was
He
anything...
yells the hunger.
I was going to say, if it was anything important, I would point it out. Right now, it's just fight narrative.
What did it say? It feels the hunger?
It's just
The
the
hunger.
hunger.
The hunger. Anybody got a snack?
Snack?
Throw it at him.
Odessa, you're up.
Alright, I just want to look at something real quick. All right. So Otis is going to run to. If he runs right here,
Do you have 40
That-
feet of movement?
I have double my
boots.
movement speed
That's right.
because of the boots.
Hell yeah.
So you can't run through the same square that the Minotaur's in. So you'd have to run around to get to that point.
Okay, could I go right here and technically is that
That's still flanking.
flanking? Okay. And he is going to swipe at him with his trident. It's going to be like one of those ones you ever seen, like those shows where the guy runs by real quick, swats him, and then runs off, kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he's going to do.
All right.
Hold on. We'll set advantage. Oh, it was already on. Damn it! That was a good roll too much, and that's going to bite me in the ass. That is fucking totally going to bite me in the ass with that.
1 and a 2.
Yeah, that first one I dropped was a 16 because I didn't think I had the advantage on. Oh well. With that being said, he is then going to. I think that was what 45, 40,
That was 40.
40. He's gonna move back 20 feet.
And no opportunity because of the boots, right?
No, it's a disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Okay. He misses. Alrighty.
That's all I got.
Alright, Pearl.
The same thing. I'm gonna stab him with my trident and just
Okay.
go for it.
You still get advantage.
Beautiful.
That'll hit. And that does it. You slash your trident down at its head, almost cutting it in half. The skeleton stands there motionless for a moment before crumbling into a pile of bones on the ground. And you can see the red light that were its eyes fade into blackness. Katie, make sure you give yourself heals.
Yep.
And with that, we are out of initiative.
Pearl's gonna come down from the ceiling and just kind of do a little flamenco, little dance. The hunger, my ass. That's it for her. She
And
had to do it.
I walk over to its horns and rip them off of its skull.
Badass.
You sure can. Go ahead and add 2 Minotaur horns to your inventory.
I was totally gonna do that and give them to Kit, so she could have like a fucking.
So-
I have my plans.
So you said that they killed the thing, but it keeps coming back. Can
Yeah.
Too easy.
can we reattach the chain to the floor?
I don't know if DM will let us try, but I'd like to take its neck bones because it fell into a pile of bones, right?
It is in a pile of bones.
I would like to take the neck bone that connects its head to its body.
I'd
Okay.
like its biggest teeth.
Okay.
know
I'll
what?
take
Well-
fucking war trophies right now. Oh my god.
While they're toying with that thing, just never mind.
I'm already going
gonna-
towards the door.
Yeah, I'm going to the door and coming down. Like, I want to get out of here before he decides to wake back up.
If you're collecting a war trophy, so Brad, you can add
Here.
3 neck bones to your inventory.
I'm
And,
going
uh,
to.
Katie,
sorry.
you can add. You said the big teeth you wanted, like the canines
Actually, I changed my mind. I want its claws.
claws.
Claws
Okay.
that wounded me.
Go ahead and add 3 Minotaur claws.
As I meet Gowan at the door, I'm gonna be like, if those things come back to life and kill them, like, I'm just gonna laugh.
Oh, I'm just imagining those claws crawling out of her bag and trying to strangle her in the middle of the night.
Take a whole hand.
Right?
You got yourself cousin it. Let's go.
I'm just giggling as we conversate here, yeah. What's up at the door, DM?
Okay. Are you just gonna try to open it?
Yeah. Oh, no. Y'all over there with trophies. Go play with your trophies. We got this.
Yeah, it's gonna take you a second, Brad. Just not long, but a second. Taddy, as you go to push the door, nothing happens.
Investigate the door.
Go ahead.
I will also investigate the door. Can I do perception?
Sure.
Cool.
Ooh.
Ooh.
8.
It's a door.
It's
There is
a door. It's
there-
a door.
there is a keyhole on it, a 6-pointed one.
Oh shit! Yeah.
I pulled a key out of my bag. See if it fits.
It sure does, like a glove.
Then I
Skeleton
unlock the
key.
door with the key. I hope. Turn the key. Turn the key.
Key turns. The door opens.
All right.
In
What we
front
got?
of you is a small room, seemingly untouched by time. There are 4 chests and a podium, for lack of a better term, in front of you. On top of the podium rests a thick book with scuffled pages sticking out of it. Kind of like a field journal, how people shove like loose pieces of paper and they just don't quite fit right, so it looks really messy on the edges.
Okay.
And
That's
yeah,
it on the podium.
That's it on the podium.
All right. Well,
Well, I'm. Taddy, do you want to take those 2 chests over there? I'll take these 2 chests over here. And should we wait for Oda's to see if that's the magical item he tested?
yeah. I mean, I'm with you, girl. Let's go check the chest. We'll let them deal with the books. What the fuck?
Cool. I don't want no stinking books.
Right?
All right, cool. I'll go check these 2 chests. You get those ones.
Okay.
And then DM whenever you're ready for us to roll for those chests.
So you go to open the chests and they are all locked with standard keyholes.
Easy to break locks.
You don't know. You're not a locksmith.
Can
You can
I
try.
Can I try my kit at a
Oh.
disadvantage? Maybe.
You can try your
I-
kit at disadvantage because you're missing one of the main pieces.
I would like to use the crowbar that's in my backpack.
Okay, that'll be a strength check from you, Becca.
Okay.
Are we done rummaging yet?
Hope I'm strong enough. Come on.
I heard you, Katie. Just let me get through these first rolls.
Yep, you're good.
All right. Taddy, you finagle with that lock and just a little off. You just can't quite get it. You can feel yourself manipulating the internals. It's just not quite working. And as you stop to take a breath and calm yourself for a moment, you hear boom, and you look over your shoulder as Galen just crowbarred the lid of hers open, not even breaking the lock, but ripping the chest apart from the force. Galen, inside your chest is a series of small satchels containing copper coins.
I will take all of them for the group.
Okay. So you just want me to distribute to the group straight away?
Yeah.
Okay. In total, it came out to 570 copper,
Nice.
which would be 95 per. And that's already distributed.
Nice.
And that's everything that was in that chest.
That's all that was in that chest.
Cool.
Everyone who was collecting war trophies, you're done collecting war trophies at this point. Unless anybody wanted to do anything else.
Rummage through this pile of skeletons.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception
Yeah.
check.
I'm gonna pop a Oh, you know the spell I'm popping.
Yep.
If I
Uh,
can remember what the fuck it's called.
You don't find anything digging through that pile of corpses, Kit. They are bones, a lot of them are missing pieces. Definitely looks like the Minotaur was hungry at some point.
I'd like to
As-
know about this book.
As you guys enter the room, I'm going to say there's a book on the podium. We left it for you guys. You guys can figure it out.
Books.
Brad, you popped your spell.
Yep.
The chest Taddy is currently working has a spherical magical object in it. The school of which is... Give me just a moment. Because I constantly forget to do this. Not that one. That one. Enchantment. And as you glance around, I mean, everybody has their magical objects on them that you've seen before. The chain that was holding the Minotaur also has an enchantment spell, or a school of enchantment to it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna look at Taddy and be like, I think that's the one we were looking for, bud.
Oh, great. Hey, give me one of those blessings, man.
All right. If that don't work, I got something that'll probably open them both at the same time. But yeah, I'll give you a high five. You want
Yeah.
that? You want that magic high five?
I put my hand up. Yeah. Oh, yeah, buddy.
I missed one. Sorry. There is also one more magical piece, and it is because the door opened this way. It's behind the door, right there.
Okay.
That was my strength check for the second chest, by the way.
Okay, lots going on. Give me just a second.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
That is also enchantment school. The item behind the door. You would recognize the shape as a trident.
Okay. After I give Taddy the blessing, I'll go over and pull the door back.
Okay. Galen, you pop that chest open. It is full of robes and other clothing materials. Nothing of high quality or particular note.
Yeah, I'll take some of it. Sure, why not?
Okay. Go ahead and add 2 cloaks, 3 shirts, and 2 pants to your inventory.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Taddy, you pop that chest open. Simultaneously, Brad, you're checking behind that door.
Mhm.
I will put the items in the party sheet. The trident is what Brad is grabbing. And the metal sphere is what's in Taddy's chest. Along with that metal sphere, there's also a bag of gold coins in that chest, Mike.
Okay. However much gold is there, put it in the party sheet and split it.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell the group that there's a metal sphere in here. We'll figure it out later. But as I set it in my bag, but we gotta go.
Mm-hmm.
That was 100 gold total, split 16 each with 4 left over for later disbursement.
Okay.
And I will let everybody know that I found the trident, and I will agree with Taddy that we should probably get going. But did we...
As you move the door to look at the trident, you notice that it has a radiant glow to it and is shedding light. When you grab it, the light brightens, and it's like the light spell out to 30 feet now.
Oh.
So it's not blinding, it just lights up the room.
Oh, awesome. Well, Taddy, Kit, I guess we got you a light to go, so let's go.
We're going to pause you right there. Katie, you said you were going to look at the book.
Yep.
Okay. What are you doing exactly?
Well, I'm just looking at it, but I'm going to take it either way, so I don't
Okay.
need to spend a lot of time reading it.
If you want to, like, inspect it, before you touch it, either perception or investigation. If you're just gonna like flip it open and kind of see what's in it, just let me know.
I'll look at it a little bit first.
Okay.
And I can do my these.
Brad, that trident is in the party sheet for you.
Okay.
Okay. You kind of inspect the podium, or the podium and the book. Nothing seems weird or off about it.
Good. Then it's mine.
Okay. It is in the party sheet.
Heavy tone. Excellent.
Yeah, it's a thick book. At a glance, just like kind of opening it up and look at it, it looks like hand scribbled notes, written in common, research notes.
Okay.
You do catch a quick reference there to undead and necromancy.
Okay.
But yeah, that's about it.
So if we're heading out, DM, can I roll a d6 to see if I can get any of my arrows back?
Oh, yeah. However many you shot.
I only get one apparently,
Perfect.
so
All
that's
right.
fine.
Yeah, the rest broke hitting the walls and whatnot.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
It's realistic. It happens.
Anything else you guys want to do on your way out of the crypt?
Stop at the door once we get out.
Okay.
Once everybody is out, I want to
Yeah, I'm probably
shut the
out.
door and put the bar on it.
Wait, how big is this chain? How heavy is it?
So you take a look at the chain as you're walking on your way back out. The chain that was originally about 10 feet long, holding this minotaur to the ground, is now only maybe a foot, and the links are a fifth the size of what they were when you first saw it. It's almost
want
as if
that.
it shrunk down to carry easier.
Yeah, I'd like to pick that up too.
Okay, I'll put it in the party sheet.
How do I drag from the party sheet?
The gray box on the right side,
Okay,
and you just drag it straight into your inventory.
there we
I
go.
thought we were going to try to chain him to the ground. Or we just
Well,
open
you
the...
didn't, and now I have the chain.
That's okay.
I was gonna say, I said something as I walked away.
I was about to say, as I walk by, I'm going
Right.
to steal one of its femurs and its two hooves.
Okay.
I can hear Galen in my mind just saying, souvenir! She grabs it.
I'm like, no, I just don't want this shit to crawl after us.
But
God,
for Gal,
you just hear a...
I think for Galen,
not-
it's
yeah.
more of a hunting trophy. Given
I was
her
about to say,
background.
I'm not even gonna bring them with me. I'm gonna like scatter them as we leave throughout the place behind other doors. If it comes back to life, it's gonna try and find its body parts.
Okay.
It's a survival measure.
So eventually, you all make your way out of that chamber. And Taddy, you said you were gonna shut and bar the door again.
Hell yeah.
Okay. No issues completing that task.
All right.
There wasn't a lock on that one, was there?
No, it was barred with a wooden beam like
Yeah.
the first door was.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's hustle back, cause it's getting late.
Mr. DM, can I ask Otis something real quick?
Yeah.
Is there
No.
anything else that you read on that book that we should be aware of? Or just the beast that we know this is not the beast?
All I know is that there was a beast down here, and there was a bunch of Paylor guys that decided to stay down here and keep it down here, I guess. Those are all the dead dudes that we're seeing. All I know is this thing apparently reanimates after a period of time, which is why I took its neck bone. So the idea being, if you're going to reanimate, well, that's fine. I'm not destroying you, but you're going to have to come get your neck bones first.
Okay,
So-
so hopefully, this was it. But just in case, let's just try to be careful when we go all the way back, in case we run into something else.
Yeah.
Well, what concerns me with that statement you just gave, Otis, is
Are you guys
Things
walking and
don't have-
talking? Just for
Yes.
reference?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah,
Going back, any locks or anything that we broke, I'm going to use mending on them to try to lock back up the doors.
Nice.
That's smart.
So your mending won't lock the doors, but it will repair any damage done to them,
Yeah.
so long as it's less than a 1 foot by 1 foot sized object. If I
I'm
remember the
assuming it's
spell
like
correctly.
one of those things that, like, if we busted the lock off or something, maybe I can repair that, or like.
I
if we
think that
busted
only
the wooden-
happened with the one door at the beginning, and
Okay.
that would definitely be repaired. And as that gets repaired, that little piece of lockpick that you lost, Taddy, pops out.
uh-huh. Oh,
Hey.
I'm gonna look at Taddy and be like, "Grab that."
yeah. I grab it. Can you mend this?
We will try, but let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll put that piece in my bag and
Okay. So
We'll
as you
revisit
guys
that
are
later.
making your way back up to the surface, Pearl, you said you had something you wanted to talk to Odessa about?
Oh, I just did. It was
Already
just
did.
me asking about the book if there was anything else that was other than the beast, because I don't feel Pearl doesn't feel that this was the beast, so she's still concerned that we might still run into the beast in our way out.
So to reiterate to Pearl, like during that conversation, sorry, I misunderstand what your first question was. The beast is the only thing that I know of that's down here. That's all the texts talk about is the beast
Yeah, and that's
being
what-
down here.
And that's what we saw on the thing. So
They do mention that there is a necromancer and that they took his treasure, but
Right.
they don't give a name, they don't give a location, they don't say where it's at, nothing like that. The
Okay.
only thing of that I know of down there based on the text is whatever that creepy looking relative of Kit's was.
yeah.
Sorry, Kit.
Just because it's a minotaur doesn't mean it's related to me, buddy.
Pretty sure you asked if he was related.
Joke.
But yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
Well, walking and talking and securing the crypt as you go, you're able to fix all the locks, resecure all the doors, and make your way back up to the surface.
On the dark parts, I'm going to use the tridents as light for
Yep.
Kit and Taddy.
Yeah,
but I'm going
that-
to put it away before we get up to the guy.
So that light is constant.
I'm cool.
When you let go of it, the light dims, but it's still there.
Okay.
If you wanted to place it in the bag of holding, that would cover the light.
Yeah, that's where I was going to put it.
Okay. Just make sure it's in there then, for
Yeah.
record keeping sake.
You got it.
But with that, you get back up to the surface. You can still see the lines down as the half-orc is standing over the bridge, kind of like looking to see where you guys are.
There.
Gonna wave at him.
Yeah, start heading over there.
Put my whip back around my waist so it's hidden again.
Alrighty. So
Come
all-
on, Trevor, hop on.
quick move, you guys. You get back over there as you approach. What was his name? Gar.
Gar.
Yeah, I think it was Gar.
Something.
Gar.
I got it written down here somewhere. He goes, good. You're still alive. Been gone for a little bit. I thought something might happen to you.
Oh, you do care, big guy.
Oh,
Yeah. We found a big hole we went and checked out.
not many are willing to come down this deep, even though this isn't as deep as we go. But, the 2 hours is just about... Wait, you found a hole?
Yeah.
Huh. Where'd you find a hole at?
In the ground.
Yeah. Well, over where we just came from. There wasn't much under there, to be honest with you, bud.
Oh, well.
But we were hoping, but
It's good diligence to check every nook and cranny.
Yes, sir.
We're a little lighter than the experienced crews, but this wasn't a bad first haul for some salvagers. Got a little bit of time if you want to go out and try to get more, but we're coming up on time if you just want to call it too.
I'm game for grabbing a little bit more. I mean, one more round of supplies to try and at least match the rest of the crews, so we look good. I'm down for.
Agree.
Fine.
All right. Well, go ahead and head off in your pairs and do your runs, and we'll see you when you get back. Just don't take too long. Got maybe 20 minutes here until they pull the rigs up.
Well, I think we miss these houses right close to us, right? So why don't we just check them for shit?
All right, sounds good to me. You lead the way,
Yeah.
Daddy.
I don't think.
I can't.
I don't think. I don't think you went through these ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So.
Taddy, let's go to this one.
Okay.
Kit, how about this one?
Ah, that's the one that Tad never go. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good.
That's you don't
So,
even have to.
let's
You
go
don't even
here.
have to move your tokens. Just everybody go ahead and either investigation or perception.
Is my thing still going
Why
or
would
no?
we do deception?
Perception.
Oh. I'm like, what?
Fine.
Who are we trying to deceive? We're really doing this.
Out of curiosity, DM, is my I don't know if my thing's still going or not.
What thing?
The magic.
No, I would have
Detect
worn
magic.
it off by
Okay.
now.
And then, DM, I'm gonna roll for nature for the other items you're supposed to get for the apothecary.
Yeah, I'm looking for my notes for what you guys had found previously, and I can't find it.
Oh, yeah.
No worries, it's all good. We'll figure it out. Just to let you know that I am rolling for it.
I remember rough numbers. I just don't remember.
Otis didn't find shit.
Otis never finds shit.
I'll touch
Hey.
Kit and give her guidance too, so Kit, you can roll an extra
Oh.
d4.
I'll remember that, buddy, when I tell you where the next shiny thing is.
Well, when it comes to magical shit, like you're the shit. But when it comes to non-magical shit, you do shitty. Just
That's
saying.
fair. That's fair. I'll take that. You have a point.
You all
Giggles.
find a healthy load to haul back, mostly construction lumber. No books or anything, and you all find a decent amount of the plants you're looking for.
Okay.
I know what I can do. I can rely on Becca's notes because she takes them.
Oh.
In the game.
I didn't take any because you didn't tell us what we had.
No, but
No,
I can.
You said you were going to go to that at the end once you added up.
Oh,
all
but
the-
you're
How-
talking about the
The
items that you
types.
wanted.
Yeah, the types.
Oh yeah. That would have been
I
seaweed
already-
clamshells. Oh, you got it.
Already got it pulled up.
He goes straight to your sheet without you even knowing. That's how that works.
I take some wild notes. I'm like, I don't know if it's worth anything to him.
I actually love your notes because I'll be sitting here. I'll be like, "Fuck, I know I said something, but I don't remember exactly what." And yeah,
It's a bunch of random jargon, really.
that's all right. But you all find a healthy amount of plant life or materials that you need to collect, as well as a bunch more construction lumber. You spend the next 10-15 minutes making trips, hauling stuff back, and then it is time to surface, unless anybody
Alright.
wants to do anything else.
Negatory.
That's all I got.
Okay. The ascent begins as you start to rise. Takes about an hour to do so. But you eventually rise back up at the ship. I put all the alchemy materials in the party sheet for whoever wants to take it.
Yes.
Clamshells, coral, and seaweed.
Do you guys want me to put that in the bag?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, give me just a second. I'll put you back on the ship.
Thank God.
Trevor. Poor Trevor.
And back on the ship you are.
Oh.
Still in the eclipse, which will last for about a month. But you're on the ship. You can see crew members hauling the stuff that they've been pulling off of the loads you've been sending up down below deck. Diligently working to get it stored. But the second you guys are up, two of the crew members start disassembling the pulley system and hauling that down below deck as well. The captain looks up to the helmsman, which is currently the Kenku. Names. It's been a while. I'm sorry.
Only been like 2 weeks though.
Since you guys were on the ship, it's been like 4.
Isn't it Johnny? Isn't he quartermaster?
No, the quartermaster
Here's
is
Johnny.
the one with
Captain
the...
Wraith, First Mate Har, Quartermaster Johnny, Human Barry, Dwarf Mill, Roan, who has the accordion.
I didn't.
Shell's
You guys-
the female.
You guys don't know the Kenku's name because he doesn't talk.
Yes.
So the captain looks up to him and goes, "All right, get us heading. Back to home we go." And the ship starts moving.
I will say a prayer to Poseidon for a safe journey.
The captain kind of stands back for a moment and lets you finish your prayer. You know, he's respectful of it. As your prayer concludes, he steps up. He goes, "Well, it was not a bad first haul. Go ahead and follow the crew's lead. Start getting it below decks and stored, and then I'd like the 6 of you to join me in my quarters. We'll have dinner and have that talk we need to be having."
Sounds good.
I'm going to step up here. Oops, not quite that far, just in front of Odess there. And reach in my pocket. And how many ion stones were given to us total?
It was a bag of them. I don't think I set an exact number.
Okay, well, I get out not all of them. And
It contains 6.
6, okay.
So there were 6 in the bag.
So I'm gonna grab 4.
Okay.
And reach out with my hand and wait for the captain to hold his hand out, and I say, "We found these 2, but didn't want them to roll off the platform."
Well, I appreciate your honesty. And he holds out his hand to wait for you to place them in his hand.
And I drop them in his hand without touching him.
I appreciate it, and so will the guild. The city will probably thank you as well. These are a rare find indeed.
Pretty.
Back to your duties. I'll see you all for dinner shortly. And he starts walking off towards his cabin.
It is gonna follow the captain really quickly. Like she's gonna jog up trying to catch up to him.
Okay. You catch him right as he's getting to his cabin door.
Can I speak to you privately, sir?
Seems pretty private while everybody's working. Go ahead and say your piece.
I would like to talk to you inside your office, please.
All due respect, we can converse later in private. Right now, there's work to be done. You can say your piece here, or you can wait, madam.
Figure out how I want to word when I'm trying to. Kit is gonna give him a little giddy smile and a little laugh, and then she's gonna go, "Whatever you want, sugar," and then she's gonna walk away.
And then he goes into his office. All right. Anybody doing anything other than the work assigned to you?
Negatory.
No, not at the moment.
Okay.
Oh, I'm clicking. I want to make sure that my boots were deactivated when we left. I meant to say
Okay.
that. Did not. So I'll deactivate them now for sure.
Okay. Yeah, we could retcon that you declick them at whatever point.
Cool.
All right. The next hour or so is couple hours actually is spent hauling the salvage materials below deck, making sure it's strapped up accordingly so it doesn't shift too much in the event of bad weather or sharp movements. It's also spent disassembling and stowing the pulley systems and redoing an inventory list of everything you collected. It won't particularly matter, but if you guys are curious, you gathered 210 pounds of construction lumber and 96 books. Of what you saw of the books, nothing of particular note. Most of them storybooks or record books from the town that once was at the bottom of the sea there. But if you were wondering, that's what you guys had managed to collect on your dive. But you finish up your work, and you've got a little bit of time before the evening meal if there's any conversations or anything wanted to be had.
I want to check on Silt, see how he's doing.
I'm just going to go on about business like usual.
Yeah, I think I'll do the same.
Okay. So Pearl, you find Silt. I'm just gonna leave you guys on the main deck right now, but you can be wherever on the ship if you want a little privacy. It's perfectly fine. You get it. But Pearl, you find Silt. Go ahead with your thing.
Just checking on you. How are you holding up?
DM, how wet am I still?
You're still damp. You don't look like it because you're disguised.
Right.
But you can tell that your fur is still wet. It's like after you towel a dog off, and even though it's not dripping and it looks dry, you touch it and it's just wet.
Well, Pearl, I could be better. I'm still wet, but I'm also better than I was when we were in the water, so thanks for asking.
Of course. Just wanted to check how you were. I know that was probably a very traumatizing experience.
It was not fun for me, correct.
Okay.
Anybody got anything else?
I want to talk to Otis real quick.
Okay. Go ahead.
I admire you for still believing in Poseidon. I don't try to be disrespectful in any way when you bring it up. I just have, like I stated before, some personal reasons for it. So if I ever say a comment like I did earlier, I don't know if you heard me or not, but please don't take it personal. Or I can understand if you do, but it's just for my own personal reasons. I'm not trying to disrespect your beliefs. I just wanted to throw that out there. Because if we ever come across again one of the comments that I might probably say out of anger, it's nothing intentional towards you. I just want you to know that.
What side did you walk up on him?
Oh my gosh. Do it again.
The right side.
The right side.
Alan, keep your mouth shut.
Oh, I'm just looking at the map. She's to your right.
She's technically to my left.
No, she's to your right.
We're all technically there. I mean, we're kind of like
Just walk.
there one way or another, right? We're all still together.
All right. Oh my god. Otis will look at Pearl and he'll be like, I respect you for saying what you or bringing this up, and I accept what you're saying. Whether you choose to believe in Poseidon or not, he's real. I mean, I believe, and I appreciate you respecting my belief. I don't know what happened between y'all, but I mean, who knows? Maybe one day you'll find yourself in need of Poseidon. And
Yeah, just something happened with my parents, and after that, I decided why have faith in something or someone that will bring all this evil towards you anyways and make your worst nightmares come true. So at that point, I just felt that what I believed what Poseidon was all my life, it had disappointed me at that point after I lost my parents. But that's another conversation to have another day. Just know that it's no intention ill towards you or your beliefs. I don't want to disrespect anybody's beliefs. It's just that for my personal experience, I just can no longer see him as a god or form of god.
Is Pam saying this out loud to where we all can hear her?
I'm assuming so, because she did say that we were all standing
All
in a group.
Together. Okay, cool.
Well, that
Not
so that's
me
up to
avidly
Pam.
taking notes.
So Pam, if you wanted this to be a private conversation with Odes,
No, not necessarily. Like I know that we're like everybody's like I just wanted to be directed
Okay.
towards him. Like I know that we're not alone. So if everybody else wants to hear it, that's obviously you're hearing it. So that's totally fine. It was just more towards him because my comments whenever he brings Poseidon are not gonna be positive, and I'm just explaining the reason why. So it's nothing to do with him, even though in that moment it might come like I'm being disrespectful.
Okay.
So that's why I explain, and
No
everybody
problem.
else can hear it too, so they kind of know where I stand with my new beliefs.
Katie, I'm sorry, I just saw your message from earlier. Make an insight check.
Okay.
womp womp.
In
At least
regard,
somebody's rolling high.
in regards to the planar war, you've never heard of what you know called that,
Uh-huh.
but it sounds like it could be that.
Okay.
Like it's still a question mark. It's just a very small one as to whether that's what you know about the history
Mhm.
versus actually knowing that is the history.
Okay. To Pearl, I want to put my hand on her arm and tell her that my family has also suffered great loss. So I understand that. And if you ever want to talk about it specifically, I'm more than willing to do that with you. And I'm going to roll persuasion because I'm trying to be very persuasive about letting her know that I understand and she can and should talk to me.
Thank you. Thank you. I do appreciate that. And now that I know that, you're more than welcome to also talk to me about it if you ever need to. I'm sure I'll get more into deep with you guys, and when the time is right, get more in depth of what happened. But I do appreciate that. Thank you. Same here.
Yeah, it's the same here too. I think we all have tragic things that have happened to us, and I think as time goes on, we'll all explore it together and hopefully heal from it.
Absolutely.
All right. If nobody's got anything else, you all make your way up to the top deck and enter the captain's quarters.
Before going into the captain's quarters, out of sight of anybody, or if I can do it without anybody noticing, I would like to cast another detect magic at level 2.
Oh, and
Okay.
also part of the conversation when we were in private, I want to let them know that I kept 2 of the stones
Okay.
in case we need to use them to like plant evidence later.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Also, going to put that perfume, the bottle of perfume that I have, I'm gonna just sprinkle that on me, trying to
Okay.
Rism with the tism.
I'm trying to get him to not talk about a certain thing. Hopefully my feminine musk.
You'll get a +2 to persuasion for the duration of your conversation with the captain.
Cool.
All right. With your detect magic, Brad, I mean, is that with the intent of being able to look at stuff in his office, or do you really need me to go through everything you see on the ship?
Not everything that it's specifically when we go into his office, unless there's something in particular that we should have noticed walking into the room.
You don't notice anything through the ship. I mean, some of the crew members may have a necklace or a ring. Nothing that sticks out as dangerous based on its school of magic, though.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly just like enchantment-based stuff. Things you would assume would be like a ring of protection or cold resistance or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the assumptions you would make. I don't have an exact list made up, so I can't give you specifics on that, unfortunately.
No, that's fair.
As you walk into the captain's quarters, all of the magical items turned in are sitting on his desk, which I believe are just the ion stones. Correct me if I'm wrong, anybody.
I think that's what we gave him.
I think that's all you guys gave him. And there's a little wooden box kind of off to the side from where he's sitting, and inside of that, there is a small circular glow that is reading as... I'll give you the school in just a second. That is evocation magic.
I said something to them about that stone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you would remember
episodes ago.
Taddy mentioning you think he's talking to somebody, and he placed something inside that box.
Okay. That was evocation, right?
Yep. But you enter, and the captain gestures to the chairs around his desk, table thing. He says, please, be seated, make yourselves comfortable.
I'll take a seat.
Stand in the back, kind of against the bookshelves.
I was going to say, it's probably easier as anybody not sitting.
I sit.
Yeah, I'm not.
This time I'm going to sit, because I wandered around the last time we were in here talking.
I'm sitting. I don't want to look suspicious.
Okay.
So like I'm as close to the captain as I can get without looking suspicious.
All right. So you all sit around the table. Galen, you kind of stand just a little bit behind Taddy there, near the corner, but not so far away that it's weird. If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I don't want to be. I don't want to be suspicious. But
Yeah,
I also
you're-
am just like I'm just gonna stand. Last time I checked, the captain trusted me the most.
You're
So-
doing like a hover thing.
Yeah.
Where you're not like hiding in the corner, but you're not there, if that makes sense. But the captain continues. He's all right. Look, I really don't care about anything but my life and the life of my crew. And I know y'all are... Something's weird with at least one of you, as he looks over at you, Silt. I just want to know... Hold on now. Hold on. Before there's any more half-truths or lies, just listen. I don't care, and I'm not going to ask anymore because it's clear nobody's going to tell me what is actually going on. But tell me, is me and my crew safe?
Absolutely.
I would hope that with the respect I've shown you, if you were planning on doing something to me, my crew, or my ship, you would at least allow us the chance to leave the ship and let you go on your way.
Okay, wait. I want
Well,
above table. Can I have some clarification on
Yeah, go ahead.
that? He wants us to let him leave his ship, and we go on our way.
No. He's basically saying that in terms of what he cares about, it's him and his crew, and then the ship, and then the job. So he's basically saying if you're planning on doing anything shifty, to let him and his crew leave so that they don't get hurt in the process.
But leave, so leave the docks after we get home?
He's talking about like right now.
Leave with us.
No,
just
what
leave.
he's talking about is if we're going to mutiny his ship.
That's
let him and his
loosely
people
what he's
survive.
referencing at. He's like, if you know, if you're planning on taking over the ship or stealing stuff, we don't want to be involved. We don't give a fuck. We just don't want to get hurt.
Right.
So let us leave.
So he's
we're
saying,
not a
like,
part of it.
instead of fighting us, they're just gonna leave.
Yeah, if we're taking their ship.
If it came to that.
He's pretty much saying he would surrender and hand the ship over so long as you let him and his crew leave. And just not be a part of whatever you're planning, if you're planning anything.
Okay.
I'm gonna say to him. Sorry, no, go ahead.
I'm going to look at all of my party members sort of quickly, and I need to know what their faces are saying.
So make an insight check first of all. Because that's going to determine how well you read their faces. It's not bad. Okay. So everyone tell Katie what your facial expression reads as far as what you're thinking. In terms of, let's be honest, let's go with the plan that we discussed before, you know, kind of working both sides, or lie through your teeth.
I'll start. He's... I don't really know how to describe his facial reactions at this point because I was kind of on the spot. And I get what you're getting at. But I will say what you notice is that Otis keeps like looking at the box where the above table. It's where he saw the magic at kind of thing. So
he also has like a my ear won't pop twitch on the left side, kind of doing like the jaw thing, like
yeah. Yeah, I would say that's accurate.
Okay, all right.
Anybody else?
Pearl just looks unbothered, like.
Am I away from Trevor?
Looks like you're across the way.
Across the table, so maybe 8, 9, 10 feet.
Okay, I was gonna try and brush his leg tenderly with my hoof. But I'm giving her like a girlfriend look of approval, and like in my eyes, I'm like, if you, oh, even better, I can cast a message upon her. Duh.
I
I'm
think
gonna
you have.
cast.
Dude, I like the idea of you gently caressing her under the table with your
Narrating
I
your thoughts
love
is the
it.
best.
So you do have to speak the message out loud. Message
Out
is
loud?
It is not
Oh.
a telepathic thing.
That's
the,
stupid.
the target will hear it in their head, but you have to speak the message.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. Anyway, the look that I'm giving her is whatever you want to do, I will back you wholeheartedly.
My
Pearl
face.
sitting right
Oh,
here
go ahead.
looking at Gavin.
No, you go first. You go first.
I'm just looking at you. I'm
Oh.
looking at you and Taddy right now and Kit. I'm just staring at you guys and doing a little
Okay.
smirk and just looking at you guys.
Okay, my face is giving like the stoic confidence of like whatever plan we decide with, I will back 100%. Like I'm gonna leave it. I'm leaving it up to Trevor / Selt. That's my facial expression.
Okay. Taddy.
What about it?
What
What's
kind
her
of
face?
facial expression are you making right now? In terms of
Blank.
Okay.
I'm counting money in my head. I ain't.
Taddy don't give a fuck.
Nope.
Poker face.
I'm gonna look at our captain and just say, look, man, we came here for a job and I think we did a pretty good damn job at it. No offense, no disrespect. If we wanted something to be done to the crew itself, it would already been done so. So there's no malicious ill. We're just here to do the job, which I think that we did. That's all that we care for.
I'm gonna actually elbow her in the ribs. To
At
get
the
her
end
to
of
stop.
that or in the middle of it?
Partway through it, more than halfway through it.
Pearl's sounding really confident as she's saying this, though. There's no hesitation. There's no. She wants him to feel secure with my words.
Pam?
And she's very, like, relaxed. There's no hesitation. She doesn't feel weird out about it. She's very
Gotcha.
just.
Make a
chill.
persuasion check at disadvantage.
Okay. Teeny, neeny, teeny, neeny.
Shame on you, bro. My bad.
I was also not trying to hide that I was elbowing her. Just in
You
case.
you start talking, Pearl, and the captain kind of leans forward a little bit, and you can see in his eyes like he's hearing your words, he's understanding them, he's believing them even. And then Silt jabs you with her elbow in the ribs, and you kind of like and finish what you were gonna say, and the captain clearly notices it and goes, "See, this is what I've been talking about. Start believing that the words coming out of y'all's mouths, and then something happens."
Oh, I just felt something in my back. I felt like. Is there a bug?
I
She's gonna look up.
clearly just saw her elbow you in the or him elbow you in the ribs. So
Well, he's probably hungry.
when y'all give me something worth believing, I'll believe it. But my question
Captain.
still stands. Yes,
How close to retirement are you?
I'm just counting the days. Couple jobs left, maybe 2 or 3 of these voyages like the one we're on right now, and I should be done.
What is it that you need to be able to retire? Is it more money, or are you in a union? Are there unions here?
Well, I don't know what a union is. I'm a guild member. I earn my keep. I pay my dues. Above table, being a member of the guild is basically being a part of a union.
Okay, so there's like he's got a
it's-
formula.
At this point, I mean, I could retire right now, but there's no harm in working these last few gigs and making sure the next generation's good to go. It makes me feel like Haven might have a chance for longevity. And on top of that, a little extra coin for my golden years never hurt nobody.
Can I do an insight check to see if he's lying about anything? Oh, that first one didn't roll, and it was a 17. Damn it. Hey,
Oh
Nailed
my
it. It was
God.
meant to be.
He is telling the truth. You firmly believe that he is just doing the job. You know, like somebody who's worked at a factory their whole life, just trying to get as much time in before they have to stop working to secure their future as best as they can.
Is there anybody? Are there crew members in the room? Are those
Nope,
two in the room?
it's just you guys
Okay.
and the
All right.
captain, obviously.
All right, Captain. Here's the deal. Here's the real deal.
I'm listening.
We were hired by the Lord Marshal to check you out because he believes that you are stealing.
That dirty toad.
None of us here have any love for him, so this is why we're telling you, because you've obviously given us chances to just shut up and get the job done and move on.
I appreciate the honesty. Why come clean with it now? Why not yesterday when my first mate saw you running across the railing like some sort of feline?
Well, you didn't want to talk to me yesterday.
No, but I talked to plenty of your compatriots.
Yeah, so here's the deal with them. I don't understand why they're so protective of me. It's because I'm weak. I'm a puny human, and they're very protective of me.
How's about this? Because that's a pretty tall story. Might be some misdirection. Telling me you was sent here by somebody else. You tell me what made you run across the railing like that, and I'll be more inclined to believe you.
All right. When I was younger, I had a brush with death, and it made me weak. Unfortunately, that's what the crazy was about. And afterwards, a spirit animal came to me, and I made a pact with it, hoping that, I could overcome this weakness. But unfortunately, they were not very pleased with my lack of courage. So this ability to access the bond with it only comes out in times of absolute emergency and duress. And because I was hallucinating and freaking out, it came up.
Make a deception check.
I would love to make a deception check. That didn't go in the box, did it?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fucking +8 to deception. Okay. Well, we will pick up with his response next week. Because we are already over time. So,
I've been sitting on Trevor's backstory for so long. Gosh.
well,
So happy to
sit a
finally
couple
get
more
to
days.
tell it. No, I'm glad I got to finally tell it.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for coming to watch the stream tonight. We appreciate having you here. We'll see you next week for the next episode of Lord Z's Fantastical Dungeon and
Nope.
episode 14 of Waters of the Deep.
Oh, okay.